guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to Glam with Marty. Today I have something special. So a while back I did a video called trying designer makeup for the first time or something like that. I'm going to put a card for it up here if you haven't seen it yet, but at TJ Maxx got very lucky. I came across this. My mom, my sister, and I right before Christmas time found an Yves Saint Laurent Couture Color Clutch palette, 10 color eye palette. So this is in the shade, mine is in Paris. They had Marrakesh, and today I saw Desert Sands or something like that. So there are a couple different color stories. This is the one that we got. Let me give you price points before we even get into this. This retails for $160 at the YSL website. I'm going to go ahead and put the factory picture right here. And at TJ Maxx, it was $39.99. Needless to say, my mom, my sister, and I all got one. So we're going to be doing a class together a little later with that, but I want to show you what it looks like. I did use it to create this look tonight. I also, just for lagniappe, since I was already in fashion mode, I went ahead and used the YSL Couture highlighter, which is this highlighter right here. I think this one is in the shade, it just says Couture highlighter, so I don't know, but this is it right here. I know, gorgeous, right? And then this is the palette. So before I throw y'all to the actual tryout, I do want to go over the packaging with y'all here. So this is what the outside box looks like. It says YSL. Got more information on the side. It came in this protective unicarton, which is black. And then, y'all ready for this? Look at that. It looks like a YSL clutch. So like today with this black blazer and this white top and the gold jewelry, I could literally wear this as a clutch. But it's not just a clutch now, is it? Because watch. This is the palette. We have 10 really beautiful shades. This quadrant here is mostly shimmers, but there's glitter in almost all of the shades, but they're not shimmer, but they're not matte. So this one is my favorite shade. I don't know what it's called. They don't have names, but it's like a kind of taupey, beigey, like pewtery color. That's what I use almost all over my lid. Just stunning. So do I think it is worth the money? I don't know. I guess y'all have to stay here and find out. If y'all want to see what I think about this palette, you can just keep on watching. Thanks. I forgot to say too, nice wide mirror, and it does have a magnetic closure as well. And you see YSL here on the bottom and on the mirror. Close up of the look. Okay, y'all, I am like way too excited for this. I am so excited to finally be reviewing this YSL Couture Color Clutch 10 color eyeshadow palette. So this is the box itself, like the unicarton. I know I talked a little bit about it in the opening, but just real quick, just show it to y'all again. This beautiful reflective gold. And let's see what the palette looks like. Ooh, by far the most expensive palette I own, but it's beautiful. Okay, so let's open it up. Of course, y'all know I'm keeping all the protection and stuff like that because I'm terrified that I'm gonna drop it and break it some kind of way. So this is the palette. It's got the YSL clutch. I have a white YSL chevron bag right there. Should I go get it so I could compare it? Yeah, let me go get it. It's right there. It's really a tiny bag. So that's the bag, that's the palette. Oh, it's backwards. So y'all can see the similarities. Yeah, YSL's branding is on point, of course. Duh. So this is the palette. This is the back of the palette. Oh, y'all can see I already got fingerprints all over it. That's going to annoy me, but I'm not mad at it. This is what it looks like. I am a little concerned that there was no plastic over it, like to protect the mirror from the shades. And I'm also concerned with the fact that there's no brush. And also, one last thing, no brush, no protective covering. Oh, and there's no shade names. $160? I'm kind of surprised, but the pans are really big. So let's start playing because I'm very excited to see what they have. Like, what's the color payout and stuff. I've been watching people review it online because, y'all, I've had this palette since before Christmas, and I just never opened it because I really wanted to do it. I really wanted to do a first impression because this is definitely a much higher end palette than I'm used to, so let's get started. Okay, I want to do really smoky eye, really over the top, very fashiony, like I'm going to a fashion show, just so we can really test this palette out. Okay, I'm noticing it looks like these are all shimmers. I think it said there's mattes too, but it looks like just shimmers to me. Yeah, YSL's like, girl, I do not need to tell you how to apply an eyeshadow, like if you're buying YSL. Anyway, so this is the palette itself. I do think it's pretty. I do think it seems already a little overpriced to say it would $45. I can get Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Let me go get some tape. Y'all, I always try so hard to get Louis in these videos because he's just so stinking cute, but he just doesn't ever want to be in them. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe because he's a man, he's like, Mom, I don't want to be in no makeup video with you. So I just got regular old run-of-the-mill Scotch tape. Hey, where you going, Bubba? Going downstairs, I guess. All right, so I'm going to apply this right here. And all I'm doing with the tape is making it like an extension of my lower lash line. So just so I have a clean line because I want to do smoky. It's such a high-end label. I wanted to keep the fashion vibes going, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm like, why am I like nervous? Like, this is weird. Let's start with this pretty goldy brown shade right here. It's like a little shimmery version of my skin tone, so we're gonna do that first. So I'm gonna go with this SL Miss Glam SS57 blender brush, and I'm gonna dip into this pretty bronzy shade here. Y'all, I'm so nervous. Like, what is it gonna look like? I got this one. My mom and my sister, we all got one. And they're like scared to use theirs. They're like, have you tried it yet? Because I don't want to use it first. In the reviews I watch people do, it's not been super pigmented. I'm already pleasantly surprised. Or maybe I'm just taking a lot on there. That gold is pretty. It's like sand. This texture is so weird. It doesn't look like I'm even touching it, but I am. I see it on my eye. So the fact that we saved $120 on this palette is crazy. Although it probably shouldn't be because we know who we're dealing with, right? Maybe this brush just picked up a lot because I'm telling y'all, everybody I saw review this was so like unpigmented that I was like, why would you spend that much money on a palette that you can't even, it's not giving you payout? That's a good little transition vibes. This is where we're gonna start getting a little wild. So I want to go in with this really nice purple shade right here, right in the middle. The day I saw this, that's the shade I wanted to use. Like, I really wanted to use that purple to see just how crazy it could get. So let's go with the purple. I can't believe there's no shade names. That's annoying because, like, this purple's gonna be hard to blend. To build up. So this is where we at so far. It is pretty light. That purple is not nearly where I thought it was gonna be, but I want to go with this. It's almost like a silky browny pink color, like a mauve kind of color. That's pretty. Okay, that's like a matte almost. It must be a matte white or a matte beige. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. The only other piece of YSL Beauty that I own is my Couture highlighter. It's a good highlighter, but again, it's really subtle. So I don't know if that's like a thing with higher end fashion brands, but in my mind, if I'm paying a lot, I want the payout to look like I'm paying a lot for it. You know what I mean? Like a Pat McGrath palette or like the Narvina Pro Pigment palette. They're really pigmented. Like, I used it and I was like, oh, okay, that's why it costs so much money. 160? I don't know about that. We'll keep working. Let me go get something to cut my crease with. I'll be right back. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to just bring my concealer back here because I think I want to do a halo eye with this and do like silver in the middle. So instead of doing it that way, I'm going to instead go with, I guess I could use the Bogache. She's never let me down before. Why would she start today? So I'm gonna go with this salmon color pinky peachy shade. Can y'all see it on there? Yeah, it does look pink. The size of these pans are just crazy. They're so freaking big. And I guess I could deal with more product for less, for no names and stuff like that, like, because the names would take up space. So I get that. These pans are so freaking smooth. Like, that's weird. I've never used anything with a formula like this before. I don't even know if this is a matte or a shimmer. I use this brush, but I don't even know that that's a, it's like these eyeshadows are like cream. I don't know how to explain it besides that. It's like a cream shadow. Real quick, just apply a little bit of concealer right in the center. My eye hurts. Ow. Jesus, that hurt. Hey, let me look up so it could transfer a little bit. No, that's not, okay, whatever, that's fine. At this point, I'm getting annoyed, so I'm just gonna use it. Another reason I want to do this tonight is because I want to wash my brushes. They're so dirty. Okay, y'all, so this is where we at right now with this like halo eye kind of situation, and I carved it out with the concealer. Oh, that looks good. Okay, cool. I couldn't really see it. I want to try it with my finger, y'all. Hold on a second. I want to actually make this a little deeper on the sides. So I'm gonna go back with that purple, this beautiful purple. I want to go back with that purple, and I want to put it right in the corner of my eyelid. So right on this side. Let's try it with a shader brush. I'm pretty sure I'm going to wind up having to dip into it with my finger, but let's just try with a shader brush. So going in with this, it's not even a silver, it's like a taupe. Oh wait, maybe we don't need to worry about it. This is, y'all, what a beautiful color. So this silver isn't really a silver, it's really more like a taupey color. This look though needs to get a lot darker. I want a lot smokier than this. Let me try with my finger. Nice, like a wet. Yes. There we go. I knew you were there somewhere, girl. Oh, see that? That's what I need. Why is it so much more pigmented on this side than the other side? Like, that's what I was needing. That silver is silver. It's silvering. It is definitely silvering. Where is... I actually have a new little brush. I want to try this blender brush from ELF. I have no idea how much it cost or where I got it from, so don't ask me because I don't know. I'll bet it was CVS. What cutie pie. Oh, it doesn't have ELF on it. That's what I thought. Now, as I said earlier, y'all, I'm not getting it as dark as I want it, so I'm going to actually take this contour brush and I'm going to try this matte black right here in the middle, which looking at it now, it almost looks like it has like a hint of green in it. I don't know if it does or not, but that's what it looks like to me now. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to do my eye contour in it. Ooh, look, it's like a stamp. Look at that. Ooh, okay, let's see what's up. I feel like I look like, what's her name? Uncle John's. What's her name? Julia Fox, her. Like, she always has that, like, beyond smoky eye, but I don't really need to be dealing with that kind of look. That's a lot. She has a lot happening. It's pretty. I am liking it. I am liking it more than I thought I would, because the way, like I said, from what I saw online, everybody that was trying it, it was like so weak on them, and I was like, why would I spend that much money on a palette that's not even given what need to be gave? Now it's working. I like it. I do like it. I will tell y'all though, so far guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I always keep it very real with y'all. So far it's not impressing me any more than any other palette though, to be honest with y'all. It's really not. Like, I'm more impressed with the Huda Beauties, all of the ones I've tried so far. More impressed with my Ciates. I'm more impressed with a lot of other palettes than I am with this one, but packaging, they got everybody licked. Obviously, it's literally a leather clutch. Like, it's gorgeous. Okay, so this is where we are so far with our look, y'all. So I'm going to go and do some more of my look, and I'll be back with you guys to do an under eye look and to like touch up the, I need to do an inner eye corner highlight, and that silver shade, I am in love with that silver shade. I do wish it still was a little bit, as a matter of fact, let's pump it up a little bit more before I go. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Something I noticed that's kind of surprising, I see a couple of little specks of silver, but there's not a lot of fallout. I thought with the pans being this big and the background being black that I would see so much fallout, and I really don't have any. So okay, y'all, I got some more of my look done. I wanted to come back and do a couple more things with this palette. Where's the palette? What did I do with the palette? All right, so here's our palette again. This is my look so far. Wait, y'all too, I don't know what's wrong, but it's not. You're not in the right spot. Let me lower my seat maybe a little bit. Okay, that's good. All right, so I got most of my eyeshadow done. I want to go back in and try to kind of smoke out my liner. I never do this, y'all, so I don't know what that's going to come out like, but I'm excited to give it a shot. Okay, so I need a little eyeliner brushy brush. Let's use, not that one. Yeah, we'll go with this one, this little Morphe slanted. Looks like an eyeliner brush. So I did a pretty thick wing tonight. Y'all can see I used the Tarte liquid liner, but I want to kind of smoke that line out just a little tiny bit. I just want to see what it does. And I waited until this thing was completely dry. Oh, I see. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I don't smoke my eyes out ever, but I saw this black and I was like, if we're gonna go, let's go. So this is what we're looking like now. Nice. I'm just pulling it into that little kind of wing I have going on here. Yeah, that's pretty, y'all. I like this. I am actually down for all of this today. Tonight's come out pretty good. It's just crazy considering I'm not feeling that great. My head still hurts like a dummy. I want to put some more of that taupe on my lid again. I love that color. This color right here is worth keeping this whole entire palette just for that one color. because that like taupey gray is just beautiful. I love it. Or maybe I don't know if this is a well, I should know, art major, but I feel like that's like a, if you could call it that, it's like a warm gray. Like it's got a gold undertone in it. It's just so pretty. This pink is pretty. Everything is pretty. This palette, okay. Took me a minute, but oh, okay. Okay, I see your palette. It's good. I can take you again. I just want to blend that little part. That pink with that silver. Ooh. Okay, cool. I want to do something under my eye now. I think I want to go back with that same little brush, and I want to stamp at the bottom of my lashes. Actually, I'm going to wing it a little bit. All right, so here's what I want to do for the bottom lash line. I want to take a kind of looser brush, like not a super packed, tight kind of eyeliner brush, and I want to go back into that purple. The only thing about this palette that's kind of, I don't know that it's bothering me, is that it's pressed with a bunch of little lines in it, and when you start really digging in the pans, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all can see, but it has a bunch of little lines in it, like you can see in the yellow here that I haven't used yet, how it's got these lines, and then when you start to dig into the pan, it gets rid of the lines, so you can see really good here on the black, like right here. That's where I took some black from, and it's gonna make it look like, I don't know, that must be an OCD thing of mine, but I don't like that at all, just so we're clear, I don't like it. So I'm gonna go with that purple on this kind of brush, and I am going to drag it instead of stamping. We're going to stamp in a second though with the black, so don't get too excited and be like, oh, she changed the way she does. Nope, nope, we're going to stamp. I just want to have some smoke. I want all the smoke for this fashion show. This is like, doing it that way, it feels so unnatural to me because I never smoke out, especially my bottom lash. But I wanted a high fashion, I'm going to a fashion show YSL vibes, because this is in fact YSL, so it's pretty, y'all. And my eyes look bigger, which my eyes are pretty doggone big on their own, but they like look way bigger than usual. Okay, I want to now see what we can smoke out. All right, so I'm going to just kind of honestly, if y'all see what I'm doing, I'm kind of doing both. I'm doing like I'm kind of stamping but kind of moving back and forth too as I'm going, so kind of an in-betweener. That black matte eyeshadow, if you wanted to use it as a liner, oh my god, you definitely could. This is very pretty. Okay, I want to do some kind of highlight on the inner corner of my lid, and then put something in my tear duct here, and then I'm gonna go and change my outfit because I want to look fashion for this. So honey, I actually want a little bit darker on the top. Now that y'all done started me with this smoking, it's addictive. Oh, I guess that makes sense, huh? That was so stupid. I am so sorry. Yeah, that's pretty. I just pulled that black all the way down to the... I like that a lot. I never do this makeup look. Well, I'm gonna start because this is pretty. Not for like all the time, but events? Oh my goodness. Girl, what? Who said that was okay? I feel like a model. What do we think, y'all? I forgot to do my inner eye corner highlight. I will be honest with y'all, I don't know if I'm enamored with the palette or with the look because I never do my makeup like this. So I'm not sure which one I'm feeling. Is it the look? I'm going in with this pale pink shade. It's like an icy pink shade, and I'm going to put that right in my tear duct. Okay, so I'm going to go finish off my look, change, and I'll be back to give y'all a final review of the palette. So I like it. Spoiler alert, but I like it. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright y'all, so I am back. This is the finished look using the YSL Couture Clutch eyeshadow palette. Mine is in the shade Paris. Yeah, the Paris Couture Clutch eyeshadow palette. This is what the finished look looks like. I wanted to have it, so I did a smoked out eye here, a smoked out halo eye with the silver and the black, and I like the way this looks. It's not a look I would usually do, but I really like it. Stepping outside the comfort zone a little bit. So let's talk now about the palette, the reason we're all here. So I did swatch it before I shot the video. I swatched it before I came back on to do the wrap up. So I'm going to throw you guys to the swatches right here. I will tell y'all some of the swatches to me didn't live up to what the palette actually did, because the palette came through. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of doubting it at first, but I really like it. I mean, look at the under eye. I keep looking at myself in the monitor because I love the way my makeup looks today. So let's look at the palette itself. I really love, one, the packaging. if you have more than one YSL product, like y'all can see here, I have a Couture highlighter. They match, they look the same. YSL, luxury, high fashion, all of that stuff. Everybody who I saw review this palette though, their looks were so light. This one is so much more bold, so much more fashion. Like I said, I wanted to look like I could be going to a YSL show, and I feel like I do. Yeah. So what do I think about this palette? Quick recap for y'all. It retails for $160. That's really, really expensive. But I do see the price point with the packaging, because it is YSL. Right off the bat, y'all already know when you have a name like YSL, it's going to be expensive. This packaging, she got a little beat up. The gold packaging, the black unicorn, and then it hides the clutch. Like this, I could wear this as a clutch with this outfit. Like it's so, I love it. I love it. Is it the best palette I've ever used? No, it's not the best palette I've ever used. I don't know what the best palette I've ever used is, but look at these big, huge pans. It does still annoy me that they don't have any shade names underneath it, just because I'm used to doing this where I'm talking people through it. So I would like to have that. I love the detail of the Yves Saint Laurent here, Yves Saint Laurent here, of course the YSL. The way it feels, like I don't have any palette in all of the palettes I have, and y'all know by now I have a lot. I don't have any that have this leather like out, like the case. What, like this, that's crazy. It's amazing. So I would give this, I'm gonna have to take some points off for the price point and not having a brush or shade name. So I'm going to say 4 out of 5 diamonds, but I really, really like it. And I got mine at TJ Maxx for $40. My mom got one, my sister got one, so I can't wait for us to do a little class where I can maybe teach them how to make this look. I really like this look, y'all. All right, so thank y'all so much tonight for joining me for this first impressions of this Yves Saint Laurent Couture Color Clutch palette. Real quick, y'all, I know I never say this, but I need to start now because I don't know what's going on, but if you check to make sure your notifications are turned on, because my mom and my sister, they have followed my channel since day one, obviously, and they're telling me they aren't getting notifications on my videos. So if they're not getting them, I'm pretty sure y'all aren't getting them either. So if you don't mind, just check to make sure that your notifications are on. That way you will see when I post my next video. Also, I do have a giveaway coming at 500 subscribers. I'll be giving away a Dossier perfume. I'll be giving away floral coconut, powdery coconut. I'll be giving away powdery coconut as a prize when I hit 500 subscribers. This is my personal powdery coconut, but when I hit 500 subscribers, I'll be giving away that perfume. Oh, if you can't wait for the giveaway though, you can check out dossier.com. I'm going to have a link down below. Also use my code Marty10 to save a little bit of money. Also Truly Beauty, oh my god, everything is right here. That worked out nice. Also Truly Beauty, I do have a affiliate code for that one, meaning I do, in theory, again, get paid for it. Haven't gotten paid yet, but in theory I could. Truly Beauty is code Marty15, and that's going to be linked down below as well. Also, everything I'm wearing on my face is going to be listed down below. I'm going to include a link to this YSL palette if you want to buy it from Yves Saint Laurent. Beauty, that's up to y'all. I ain't doing that, but you know. Down there is going to be all my social medias. Rowan, thank you so much for watching Nini's video, baby. I know you always watch Nini. I really appreciate it. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see you later, Nini's baby. I love you. And the rest of y'all, I'll see y'all next time y'all get glam. If you want to come on over and get glam with Marty, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.